in The Life of Riley, with Marjorie Reynolds as Peg, Tom DeAndre as Gillis, Eugene Sanders as Babs, Wes Morgan as Junior, and Gloria Blondell as Honeybee. Produced by Tom McKnight and directed by Abby Berlin.
Hey, Riley.
Yeah?
I've got an important message for you.
Important message? What is it?
The foreman told me to tell you the big boss wants to see you in the front office right away.
Mr. Cunningham?
Uh-huh.
This is it, Ryle.
I just want to say one thing, Riley. It's been a pleasure knowing you.
What do you mean?
Well, the last guy who went up to the boss's office wasn't heard from for 6 months.
I wonder who they'll get to take his place.
You mean he'll fire me?
They might switch Muley Evans over from Section A.
They might.
They can't do this to me.
I hope they don't give me that Otis Dangle. He's the miserable type, you know, one of those hard workers.
I've been with the company for 17 years. Remember me?
You need a change, Riley.
I don't want to change. I just want to keep my old job.
Oh, cheer up. After we go home tonight, you and me'll go out and celebrate.
Celebrate?
Certainly. When they fire you, they got to give you a whole week's severance pay.
I'm sick. I think I'm going to faint.
We better go up to the office with him.
No.
Come on.
I don't want to go.
Hurt.
They're only going to fire you.
This reminds me of those prison pictures when a guy walks the last mile to the hot seat.
Oh.
Well, here we are.
No, I can't do it.
Grab him. Come on, get in.
Farewell, friend.
I wonder what he did.
Mr. Riley?
Call the governor. Maybe he granted me a pardon.
We've been waiting for you. Mr. Cunningham canceled an appointment to see you.
Well, if he's busy, I can come back in about a year.
What is it?
Mr. Riley's here.
Send him in.
You can go right in.
You can't do this to me, Mr. Cunningham. I've been with the company for 17 years. If it's about my being late for 6 days in a row, I got a busted alarm clock. If it's about that ruined wing, I got a defective trigger on my riveting gun. And if it's about...
Riley, wait a minute. I didn't ask you in here to talk... What's this about your being late 6 days in a row?
You mean you didn't know?
No. I asked you in to talk about something entirely different. But since you brought it up, perhaps I better have a little chat with your foreman.
Cooked by my own goose.
Riley, this may seem a little unusual to you, but I have my reasons.
Well, I can take it.
I understand your daughter goes to the university.
Well, don't take it out on Babsy. She's innocent.
I presume she's very popular in school, that she knows a lot of, boys?
Oh, there's nobody more popular than my Babsy. They're always asking her to join our sororities and fraternities.
Oh, that's fine. I suppose she's had several bids to the homecoming dance tomorrow night?
Oh, she's got a waiting list that long.
Oh, that's splendid. Now, my little niece, Theodosia, is here from the East. I want her to go to that dance.
Your niece?
Yes.
Well, gosh, Mr. Cunningham, I think Babs would much rather go with a boy.
Well, now, this may seem very strange to you, Riley, but believe me, I have my reasons. Do you think your daughter could arrange for an escort for my niece?
You mean you ain't going to fire him? You mean that's what you called me in here for?
Well, of course.
Oh, well, that's different. Mr. Cunningham, consider it done. What kind of a guy does she like?
Oh, I don't know. Girls usually like the athletic type. What do you say to a football player?
Well, it's a cinch. Any particular position? How about a couple of spares?
One will be sufficient.
Mr. Cunningham, consider it done. Hey, kids, guess what?
What?
I was called into the boss's office today, and what do you think happened?
You got a raise.
You got promoted. You got canned.
No, I didn't get canned. Mr. Cunningham called me in because he happened to need my help.
Mr. Cunningham needed your help?
Why, certainly. One executive consulting with another. Mr. Cunningham knows very well that two heads are better than one, so he called in someone that he knows has two heads. And that happens to be...
What did he want to consult you about, Pa?
thousands of men at the plant. And I was the one man fitted for the job.
What job?
It might not be easy, but I'll do it. Chester A. Riley always delivers the goods. Neither snow nor rain nor dark of night.
What is this big job you're going to do for Mr. Cunningham?
Babs is going to get Mr. Cunningham's niece a date for the homecoming dance on Saturday night.
Well, I don't understand. Why Babs?
Is Mr. Cunningham's niece named Theodosia Cunningham?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, no.
What'd I say? What's wrong? Is she sick?
No, she'll be all right.
Oh, good. When is she going to get a date for Theodosia?
If I were you, Riley, I'd let the whole subject drop.
Drop? I can't let it drop.
I think you'd better.
But she's got to do it. I'll go in and have a talk with that
Oh,
girl.
no, don't. Babs is in a state of high nervous tension.
Well, that makes us even.
Babs remembers Mr. Cunningham's niece from last year. Theodosia went to the homecoming dance then. And from what Babs tells me, the entire student body is still talking about it.
Well, sure. It ain't every day they get a chance to meet the niece of Cunningham Aircraft.
She put 3 of her dancing partners in the hospital.
Yeah, well, she... What?
Babs refuses to get a date for her. She says if she did, she'd be boycotted by every fraternity in the college and barred from the campus forever.
Well, she's got to get somebody for Theodosia. I promised Cunningham.
Well, I think our daughter's feelings come first.
Oh, this is great. Here I got a chance to show Cunningham that he can count on me, and Babs refuses to cooperate.
Well, I'm sorry, Riley, but you can't argue with a crying young girl.
She's stubborn. That's what's the matter with her. Peg, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's a stubborn person. And I refuse to budge 1 inch until she stops being stubborn. Where did she get it from? Gillis, at least you can give me a suggestion, can't you?
Don't look at me, Riley. I don't know any college students.
But I gotta keep my word. If I don't, there's no telling what Cunningham will do.
That's just it. There's no sense in him doing it to the both of us.
I didn't promise him any old kind of a date either. I told him I'd get his niece a football player.
Hey, Ryle, I got an idea.
What?
The lineups for all the college teams are in the sporting section.
I'm in no mood to look at a football game on television.
You don't get it. We go through the lineup looking for eligible dates.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Now, here's the lineup.
Yeah?
Who do you want?
Well, the captain. Who else?
The captain?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, the captain. There he is, Art Schaefer. Now, we'll look up the number of the university and call the men's dormitory.
Oh, that's great, Gillis. When it's Cunningham and... when it's Riley and Cunningham Aircraft Company, I'm going to see that you get a small raise.
Thanks, Riley. Here it is, Lancaster, 5211.
Lancaster, 5211.
1.
Let me at him. Huh? Oh, you can't make it, huh? Well, thanks anyway. So long. No soap.
We've been turned down so often, I'm beginning to feel like a bedspread.
Have they got the water boy listed in that lineup?
We've gone through the whole list. I wish it was this tough to get a date when I was young.
What do you want to say that for?
I'd still be single. Well, let's start looking through the fraternities.
Yeah.
You gotta get me that raise now to pay for these phone calls.
University, 7932.
Yeah, and something better happened, because that's the last fraternity listed in the phone book.
Well, hello? Say, have you got any fellas around there that would like to go to the homecoming dance with a nice girl?
Maybe it's the nice that's drawing us.
You have? Oh, that's swell. Look, would you call them to the phone, please? they got me, Gillis.
Now, look, when you talk to him, give this Theodosia a big build-up, see? Tell him she's a terrific-looking doll.
Okay. Hello? Hello? Say, how would you like a date with a terrific-looking doll? Her name is Theodosia Cunningham. Hello? Hung up.
You should have used an alias, Ryle. This dame has got a worse reputation than Gravel Gertie.
No use. I'll just have to tell Mr. Cunningham I can't get anybody.
Hello? It's for you, Ryle.
Hello?
Hello, Riley. Your wife told me where I could reach you. I wanted to find out how your daughter was coming along getting that date for my niece.
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Cunningham. You see, I mean, I...
Tell him.
But it isn't easy, you know.
Oh, I know. I'm sure you want to get somebody extra special.
Yeah, sure.
Now, Riley, I'll give you a clue. Theodosia likes blonde boys, so you better make it a blonde. Now, by the way, you bring him over tomorrow afternoon to my house to meet Theodosia. She's very shy. And if she meets the boy before the dance, it won't seem quite like a blind date. And you tell the foreman you're to have the afternoon off. All right. See you tomorrow.
Well, how'd you make out?
He's got to be a blonde, and he's got to be at Cunningham's house tomorrow afternoon.
You sure told him.
But what am I going to do, Gillis?
Riley, I just got one thing to say to you.
Yeah, what's that?
Happy job hunting.
I can't quit now. We must know somebody jerky enough to take out this girl.
Yeah? Who?
I don't care. Anybody. We must know some bachelor. Just so long as he's breathing, I'll settle for anybody.
Oh, hello, Waldo.
Hi, Mr. Gillis. Oh, hello, Mr. Riley.
Hello, Waldo. Gillis, a fiendish thought just hit my brains.
Yeah, and he's blind, too.
Whatever it is, Mr. Riley, no.
Waldo, you're the answer to a maiden's prayer.
What's wrong with that? You're just going out on a blind date.
Certainly. Hundreds of guys do it every day.
Then get one of them.
There you are, Ryle.
Okay, Waldo. Okay. But just remember, when I lose my job, you're to blame.
Yeah. And with no job, he can't pay the mortgage. And the next thing you know, he's out in the street.
Oh, pooh.
Yeah, with no place to sleep. And then I'll start getting hungry.
Yeah. And then winter sets in.
Yeah, and I got no shoes. And I'm walking around in the snow with my bare feet.
And then pneumonia sets in.
Yeah.
He tries to fight it.
Yeah.
But he can't.
No.
And then the Grim Reaper comes along and takes him away.
To that big roundup.
So long, old pal.
So long.
Now let me see if you can sleep nights knowing that you drove in the last nail.
Look, I'm no murderer. I had no idea it was so serious. I'll do it. I'll make the supreme sacrifice. I'll take Theodosia to the dance.
You will? Oh, Waldo, you're a prince.
You're in, Ryle.
Yeah, but there's just one catch. Theodosia is expecting a college man.
Well, she can't have everything.
I know, but...
I am a college man. I'm a graduate of Potawatomi College.
You are?
Certainly.
You'll pardon the expression, but were you on a team?
I was only the captain. I'll never forget the time we played Cordelia Teaches. The spectators were hushed in anticipation while I mapped out my strategy.
You were the quarterback.
It was a dangerous gamble, but I had to take it.
What did you do?
I castled.
That's exactly the play I would have called. Whenever you're on the other team's... You what?
I castled.
What team were you on?
The chess team, of course.
It figures.
I'm supposed to deliver a football player. What are we going to do?
There's only one answer, Ryle. We're going to prove that football players are made, not born.
Yes? I'm Chester A. Riley, and this is the famous football player, Bronco Binney.
May I help you?
I'd like to see my boss's niece, Theodosia.
Oh, yes. Mr. Cunningham informed me. Right this way, please. Presenting Mr. Chester A. Riley and, Bronco Binney.
He may not look like much at first glance, but then you didn't give me very much notice. Maybe I better get you someone else.
I think he's gorgeous.
Well, I thought it would be nice if you two got acquainted.
He's just the way I pictured him. Am I just the way you pictured me?
More.
But you see, it's the food that saves the penalty. Bronco is really...
Hold it. Beat that crazy beat. Come on, handsome. Let's get in shape for tonight.
Mr. Riley, help!
A warm-up.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Mr. Riley, it's not going to work out.
Thea, what does the S stand for?
The S? Well, the Cincinnati U. Bronco's a football player.
Football player?
Excuse me, I've got to make a telephone call.
He's captain of the team.
No kidding.
I'm late for my dentist appointment.
Don't be bashful, Bronco. He's very modest.
Tell me about some of your football experiences, Bronc.
Oh, no. Very well. If you insist. The stands were packed. The score was tied. 1 minute left to play. The shortstop got down over the ball. You be the shortstop, Mr. Riley.
Huh?
Get down over the ball. Like that. 6, 18, 23, 54. Hey! Goodbye. It was nice knowing you. Waldo! Waldo!
Well, hello, Mr. Cunningham. What? Cunningham.
What's it be?
Bronco Binney did the escort I got for your niece.
He ran away, like all the others.
What?
No, he didn't. It's just that he got so excited when he saw your lovely niece that he rushed home to change his clothes.
Well, I hope so. Because if little Theodosia doesn't have an escort to take her to the dance tonight, you'd better get an escort to take you to the unemployment agency tomorrow morning.
Oh, Waldo! Waldo! Waldo, old pal.
If you want me, Mr. Riley, you'll have to smoke me out.
Now, that ain't being cooperative, Waldo. Just step outside a minute. I want to talk to you.
Oh, no. You'd try and kidnap me.
Look, Waldo, we're friends, ain't we?
Yes.
I lend you things, don't I? Butter, eggs, flour.
And I appreciate it, Mr. Riley. I'd do anything in the world for you.
Oh, thanks, Waldo. I knew you'd see it my way.
Except take Theodosia to the dance.
Waldo. Waldo, open the door. Waldo. This is horrible, Gillis.
So Waldo showed his real colors, huh?
He's nothing but a fair-weather friend.
Well, you gotta expect that, Ryle. You just can't depend on some guys when the chips are down.
What am I going to do, Gillis? The dance is tonight.
Pal, I got a real surprise for you.
You have?
Yeah. I washed my hands of the whole thing.
I think it was wonderful of you to substitute for our sorority mother as a chaperone, Mom.
Oh, thanks, dear. I hope she's better soon.
Does Dad know where you are?
Well, I hope so. He wasn't home, but I left him a note. Hello. There certainly are some cute couples here tonight.
Oh, here comes Theodosia Cunningham. I wonder who she finally dug up for a date. I'm going to get out of here before she sees me. So long, Mom. How do you do?
How do you do?
Pleased to meet you. I'm Theodosia Cunningham. I want you to meet my date. He's a living dreamboat. Hey, Crazy Legs!